Yeah.
Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to volume 165 of Grown Women Gaming. It is your girl CHAREECE here, and we got a packed show today. Apparently, some news happened this week. So let's go ahead and introduce our panel and let them say what they've been playing, and we'll jump into these topics. All right, first up, we have Delilah HD.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah. So this week I've been playing, play a little bit of Halo, Combat Evolved, just running through that game. That's pretty much it. Didn't really get a chance to touch anything on series this week, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing a little bit of It Takes Two today. Should be finishing that up. That's it. That's it for me this week.
All right, lady.
Hey, what's going on? This is me, Lady Infamous. What I've been playing this week. Zombie Army Dead War 4. It's from Rebellion. They did the game. It's straight point. We killing zombie Nazis. If you want me to keep it 100 with you. But I did play Zombie Army Trilogy, and it's a complete different the gameplay is different. The UI is a little bit different. Some things they're the same. I've been playing with some randos at first. I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this. So I started playing the campaign, and it's just, you're going all around the world killing Nazi zombies. And there's some mundane things there, like, got to get these fuse boxes to generate this part, or grab some paperwork, or, protect this. And you know what I'm saying? You got waves of zombies coming at you. So I started, it's good to play, but it gets harder, like, as you go. It was hard to the point that I had one of my viewers come and play with me so we can finish the chapter together. So it's challenging as well. And they got the best part of the game is like the shoot 'em out, the zoom out, headshots, rib shots, nut shots, which is great for me. I like those. What else did I play this week? I played some Roll Company for Grown Women Game Night. We did well. As you see, we got gameplay of it on the screen. We did better. Me, LBOOGIE, Jizzle, we played some Strikeout, and we was kicking ass. I think we won way more than we lost, and I had a blast. And let me see. Last but not least, we played Warzone, me and LBOOGIE yesterday, which was fun actually. We didn't play like the full blown battle royale. We were playing the smaller maps, the shorter condensed version of the game, and there's a respawning time period that you can respawn, and we got second too many times, but we had fun. We were just laughing and shit, and I really enjoyed it, as well as Outriders. We were like, me and LBOOGIE was like, you want to play some Outriders? She was like, yeah. So we played some. We was playing, man, level world tier 7. It was fun, but I know I couldn't play world tier 7 alone. You have to like have a full squad to play world tier 7. I feel like it is, because we were busting ass and taking names on Friday, yesterday, but we just got greens and blues, and probably, I don't think, a purple somewhere, but no legendaries.
Yeah, I got a couple of purples. It looked like a legendary had dropped. I got like the whole little yellow whirlwind and everything, but then nothing was there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they still acting stank with the legendaries. So, but I had fun. And that's all I played.
All right, LBOOGIE.
For me, I've been playing a little bit of the show, which I had to go into the settings and fix my settings so I can make it real beginner like, because I ain't played MLB in forever, and you have like way too much shit to control. So I had to bring it down to super beginner, and then I was finally able to start getting some hits and stuff. But I love baseball, so that'll probably be my go-to game for a while. When I don't feel like having to think too much,
Yeah.
Other than that, and I started a season, Road to the Show, which, again, as always, can we please get some decent black characters and stuff?
Yeah. I made my
I
character.
feel like the only thing I could do, like he still look real Latino. I'm
Real
like,
like-
I can't make him look like black. Like, why? I don't know. But so I got my guy. He's on the road to the show. Then, like Lady said, we played some Road Company. That was fun, and some Call of Duty, which I was like so turned off Call of Duty like a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know if I was going to pick up the game again, honestly. But that new map that we played, what is that, Lady?
Rebirth Island.
Yeah, Rebirth, and then
It's
the
not
new.
new, but
Well, no, remember we played the new one, the Vanderness one.
1987 or 84. One
Right.
of the years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which Delilah would probably agree with me. Okay, look, Delilah, they came out with this quote new map. It's essentially the same map, but like certain things are different. So instead of the stadium being like a soccer stadium, it's a track and field stadium.
Oh wow, they just reuse assets basically.
Right. Right. So I told the lady, I was like, this ain't new. Like they just like change colors and
I
like
just pointed her out to
they're
the
using the same
She's like,
assets.
It's not new.
Yeah, this ain't new.
It's
It's like
so-
some hand-me-down shoes. It's new to you.
Right.
Aww.
But that's all I've been playing. What about you, Sharice?
Oh, what have I played? I did jump back on Outriders also. I got up to World Tier 9, but I kept that shit on 8.
Oh,
I tell you.
Nine
I
is
tell
rough.
you, because y'all know I be like, I was probably the last person to start lowering my tiers, but
He was.
Outriders got you. They will make you lower your tiers quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We was we died once, and I'm like, let's go down.
I'm stuck on a boss right now, and I was like, I'm not gonna go down any lower because, like you said, I'm not getting any legendaries. I only got one legendary this whole entire game.
Is it? I got a quick. Is it? Because I'm stuck on a boss also. Is it the one that like does the blood sucking ability? There's this boss that does this weird blood sucking kind of thing.
I think no, this one does a lot of teleporting.
Yeah, like does he do like this? Is it does he like a zombie?
Yes.
Yes, I can't stand him.
Kind of like the
That's
one
him.
we were playing last night, Lady, right? He would like
Oh.
rush up on you, and then these
Yes.
tentacles would come out.
Yes, and then
Okay, yeah, that's what we did last
he
night.
call his little minions and like.
Yes.
So you're
That's-
focusing
no,
on
this one
him.
doesn't call
on that right
minions,
now.
but
Yeah, nah, this one called
And I got
they got
first
some
period,
crazy
and I was
bosses
like-
in that game.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck this. So
he does like this
Um,
weird tentacle kind of thing, and then he teleports right directly on you. It's like, and as a trickster, I can kind of anticipate that, but it's still rough. I had to lower the tier on it, but I mean, I didn't even finish it. I was like, you know what, I'll come back to this later, and I never went back. Like so, but I plan on going back to that. But yeah, I can't stand him.
yeah, I'm trying not to go any lower than tier 8, but Outriders might push me.
Man,
And
I'm trying to
I
get.
hate that now.
I'm trying to get past 7. I'm tired of being in the fucking world tier 7. I feel like I've been here too
Well, you
long.
know, as you play, and like if you don't increase the tier, it'll decrease. It'll actually gauge a decrease as you die. So you gotta the key to increasing your world tier is just to survive, basically. Like don't die, because as you die, it goes down, it decreases it and decreases it. So, and that's why anytime you get that warning that says do you want to decrease your world tier, it's like no, you know, but that lets you know that it probably has been, your gauge has been going down, you know. So just fair warning.
Yeah. Then also been playing a lot of. I played a little bit of Octopath Traveler. Picked up another person who's. It's apparently I think there's like 8 people you can get in this game, and like so they all have their own little storylines that you can do. Then and then so there's like one collective storyline. I'm assuming. Then there's like 8
that whole octo part, part, yeah.
Yeah, that part. And so that like, there's 8 separate little small storylines for each of the characters that you have to go around. So I'm instead of concentrating on one person, I'm going around and collecting all 8 of the people, and then I'm going off into actually doing the main story.
Interesting.
That way I won't miss anybody or.
Yeah. See, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, because again, I didn't want to miss anything, and plus you get achievements if you do everybody's chapter, and I like achievements, so that's how I decided to play it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say like because when I was playing it a few weeks ago, I had just kind of got like 2 more people and started trying to play a little bit, and so it's like they got, like you said, it's 8 separate stories, but then it's all collectively telling a larger story, which is
Correct.
kind of neat. But yeah,
Primrose is still my girl. But this, and like everybody has their special abilities. Like there's a thief. There's this one that can like trap animals, and so they can come fight with you. My girl
Right.
Primrose, she can bring townspeople on to fight with her. So it's all kind of how you can plan out your fights long before you actually get into a fight. So there's a lot of thinking in this game, and I kind of like that a little bit. So but other than that, that is about all I have played. Anything else, ladies, before we move into these topics?
that's it. Except for like as far as audio, like I can hear like a beeping, like a beep beep, consistent beeping.
Beeping? I don't hear
Yeah.
beeping. You hear?
I think it's coming from Chareece's mic.
It's like a beep 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 beep. Yes.
Because it only comes when
she's
When
yeah.
I'm Oh, that would be interesting. See? I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you probably don't hear it.
No, I
Because
don't
it's
hear it.
probably coming through like one of your new chords or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like literally we're testing them out as we speak.
Right.
Okay. Well, no worries. Hopefully, it's not too
Yeah.
bad for people. You know.
Yeah, I think our audience endured through a little bit worse as long as we've been doing the show.
Right.
So, and they still here, so we appreciate
I
that.
apologize, chat, for the beeping if you hear it. All right. So first of all, is PlayStation had their state of play this week. It was Thursday. I think it was like almost 30 minutes long. Did anybody get a chance to watch it? And if
Yeah.
you did, what were your thoughts on it?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, it wasn't no real state of play. It was just let's just call it how it was. It was a Ratchet and Clank showcase. That's what it was. I ain't gonna lie, it looks good. Like visually, it looks good. You know, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't play Ratchet and Clank. I have never touched it. I never touched the game. I don't know the series. I don't know the lore, or I don't know nothing. That's just the thing that I just don't. Something I don't get in with, but it does look good. And there's fans of this. There's people that actually play this and really get to the lore and what's really going on with this world. And for them to look at this, it looks good for them. And I hope, and this is what I always say, I might not be a fan of the game, but I will encourage people that if you are a fan of this game and it looks good to you, then you go ahead and get it. No matter what other people might say. If I was a fan of the series, I would. This would be acceptable for me, you know, and I would cop this if I'm a fan. But I'm not. But I hope for the best for the people that are fans of this game, because I won't want nobody to get like a messed up experience on a game or a series that they personally invested in. And I know people have personally invested in this.
So I haven't played it in a long time either, but it looks great. Like it makes me want to get a PS5, which this is going to be one of the first games. Well, I guess Returnal, but this is probably like a bigger, because Returnal's pretty new IP, but their first big AAA IP that's going to be PS5 exclusive.
So you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. It looked good. It looked fun. It looked like come play me, you know. So. I mean, I know Delilah is probably the most excited out of all of us, but I'm excited. Like I said, I'm gonna be looking for one now. Looking for me a PS5. You already watch out. You know I be snatching them.
I ain't gonna hold you to it, but this ain't Ratchet and Clank ain't the one for me to get the PS5. It's okay, but like I said, it's okay. It's the fans. Also, they had like Among Us gameplay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like DLC and stuff, which is cool. I mean, it's cool when you get a full squad. That's when the game and that is its best potential. It's coming to like PS4 and PS5. People gonna be on it. And they get the Ratchet and Clank skin exclusively to PlayStation. Well, that's cool. We gonna get
you
it
need
too.
to take a seat with that, Emmanuel.
What happened?
I saw that.
Ratchet and Clank is for kids and teens or adults that shouldn't be around kids. Like that's a little bit much.
Yeah, that's too much, Emmanuel.
Have fun anymore.
Right, it's a
Right.
platformer. Like I don't understand why that would. Anyway, well, Mario's okay though, right? Mario's okay, but whatever. So like, I'm sorry, who I'm cutting up? I feel like I'm cutting up somebody.
No,
you good.
No,
no.
I'm just. It wasn't that much. So all you had was like Among Us Subnautica Below Zero. Now I might get jiggy with this. Just a game, cause it's just a survival oceanic game. I might get jiggy with it. I might. They got this on Xbox.
I think
Well, Subnautica, yeah, Subnautica, yeah, the first
Yeah,
one
it's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Remember,
it,
it's been there since we did the challenge way back when.
Yeah.
but I didn't do it though.
It was one of the games. I think I did that game because somebody had a walkthrough. I think it was I can't remember his name right now.
I think you're thinking about Abzu.
Oh, okay.
Because Abzu
Okay.
is very
Yeah.
just like it, like as far as
Okay,
art.
then I am.
Art.
Mhm. You're right.
Yeah, Subnautica, but you're still right though. Like it's also it's a multi-plat. It's not like it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. But Below Zero is like I think it's like a sequel / expansion to the original game, but a story follow up to the original. So it's like you're playing as this new character that's looking after that's following the events of the first game, and so yeah, it's kind of like a sequel. I don't know if it's a full blown production type sequel, but it seems more add-on from what I've been listening at and how they presented it in the state of play. But it looks cool. It looks really cool, and definitely, like, I heard that game in general, like Subnautica, was really good anyway, so it's definitely worth checking out. Among Us, that one was also announced. It's a multi-plat as well, but it's just kind of, they didn't announce for the PlayStation 5 version yet, so this was kind of an opportunity for them to talk about that during the state of play. But definitely, as far as Ratchet and Clank, yes, you all are right. I will be copying this. It comes out.
Like the main game you've been talking about on PlayStation. Like, I'm getting this. I'm getting
yes,
it.
that's the only one.
Back
like,
when.
Right. I mean, it's because the art style. I mean, I love platformers.
What do you think about the new girl character?
I think it's cool they doing that. I mean, it's kind of like multi-dimension, so it's kind of like Spider-Verse, you know what I mean? So I love that they're doing
like your favorite game, The Medium, you know?
Man, what? No, we ain't going that far. But I like the fact that they're trying to do like the whole Spider-Verse thing where, your multiverses, and they like how they tried to add mechanics around it. Like you can go through these rifts and they changed the world and things like that. So I thought, man, Insomniac is they're a great developer. So I can't wait to play this game. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I just hope it's a nice lengthy game and not like a short kind of single player, 8-hour done game. I hope it's like pretty lengthy. I hopefully it's more than 20 hours, or average. Because to me, 20 hours is a sweet spot, for a game. Anytime you go a little bit more than that, I feel like open world is too grindy, and then below that it's like too quick, for me. So hopefully it's not like a short game, because if you look at it, it's a lot of graphical things going on, a lot of particle effects, a lot went into it. You could tell a lot of production and quality went into the elements of the game. So when I see stuff like that, when a lot of care was taken in certain elements, it's like, I worry about how dense and how lengthy a game is with that type of effort. Mm-hmm. It's hard to pull that off,
Right.
So yeah,
I watched it, the state of play, and honestly, this actually made me want to pick up Ratchet and Clank. I've never played the series before. No, don't know. I'm like, lady, I know nothing about this game, nothing about the series. But it was nice. I do enjoy a good platformer every once in a while. And this makes me want to actually pick up a PS5. I'm not getting one anytime soon, before we finna get into reasons on our next topic. But this will be one of the games I do pick up when I do get one. So yes. The other stuff I didn't really care about. Among Us, I will play it with y'all, but I'm not gonna play it by myself.
Right.
But the rest of it, oh well. But this one, I added it to my list because I was like, I need at least 3 games to justify this purchase. And so the Miles Morales, Returnal, and now this one. So I got my 3 games. So now moving on, still on our PlayStation tip. It was announced this week that PlayStation has sales of 7.8 million, which is nice, but literally how much of that is scalpers with like 4 consoles sitting in a basement? Like, who has a console right now because they can just go and buy one? Like, half our Discord for the last week and a half has been trying to buy a system of some sort. Like, congratulations, Sony, for reaching this milestone. But do your customers actually have your stock? Anybody got any comments or questions?
Go ahead. You laughing, so you go ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that some of the availability for both consoles is really driving the sales. You know, because people want what they can't have. You know, the fact that it's being trickled out like this is going to make people want it even more. I know that I do wonder personally, if some of these companies are taking advantage of that and maybe making things come out a little bit slower than they could, because by now we should have seen, things coming out a little easier, because they know that it's increasing demand, So what?
I say, so you think they're personally like stifling the stock?
Well, I just wonder, because this increases demand, right? Mm-hmm. Which is good for them, and we should have already seen a uptick in getting these chips by now. I know that they said that normality should come around first quarter of 2022, but it was already expected to see some of the availability raised by now.
Okay, for me, good for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Good for y'all. It's not easy to get a PS5 out here in these streets. I see it all the time, and I hope that the people who own the PS5 get a wonderful experience from their console, because it's important that this ain't no cheap box. I don't care if it's Xbox or PlayStation. It ain't cheap. So if I'm going to buy something that's upwards of $500, I got to make sure that it has everything that I need. You know what I'm saying? Not only just for me, gaming, but entertainment wise as well. So I'm happy with my purchase of my preference console, because not only do I have Gamepass, not only do I have backwards compatibility, I also have the cloud, and I still have my 360 TV and movie video collection from 10 years ago that I can still pop in and watch my stuff. And I hope that, I think with the PS5, they should be more diverse on what they need to do for the, it just can't be games. It just cannot be games, because y'all, people talk about Xbox all the time. Like, it's kind of like, y'all ain't got no games. Y'all just got studios, but y'all drier than us at this moment. So I really hope that they bring more consoles into people's hands within like next year or so. Like I already said, in my brain, I think they're going to do like some special or something different in the summer. But, I'm just guesstimating here. This is just my guesstimation. You know what I'm saying? But if you're happy with your PS5 console and the games that's bringing in and the services that they have, good for you and good for them. I'm glad I chose what I chose as my console as far as next gen is concerned. So good for them. Good for them.
Delilah, you got anything?
Not really. I don't have anything to add. All
right. Well, then moving on. All right. So, Microsoft is now going to match Epic Games on their cuts for the backing for developers. So they're going to start with an 88% in their PC store, and this is going to move to the Xbox Game Pass for PC. So basically, if you put your game on Game Pass on the PC, you'll get 88% of the profits from it or whatever. So, which is basically matching Epic Games, which is higher than what you get if you're on Steam. So,
well, you know what that signals to me?
What's that?
That they trying to get the arcade back up, trying to get more of these, smaller indie game titles on the platform, and enticing them to be there. I don't know. That's good news for me.
I hadn't thought of that. I remember arcade. I used to love the arcade.
Right? Like that was like the shining star, I think, of the 360 is that the arcade made it available for everybody. So you figure if they get an arcade, type plethora of games going with Game Pass and whatnot, like, come on. That's going to secure people coming over to the platform.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think it's you enticing them with that split, right? And developers definitely want to make more money when they add their games to these stores. So I think it's a good look. I mean, I can also see this forcing other stores to adjust their pricing as well. And also, I think also they mentioned that they're updating their store, like the actual store, something that people complain about a lot, right? It's the store, so I can see them making strides and making adjustments there too. I think it's a good look all around. So, but we have to see, right? It's just a lot of things we still don't know. So hopefully, things will kind of work out, and like you said, it entice more developers to put more games on there. So, I'm with it.
We all with it.
What about you, Charisse?
It's, again, now that Boogie just put that in my mind, I kind of do want the arcade back. But
I know.
But it's, everybody needs to get paid for what they do, and more money is always good. Everybody needs to get more money in their pocket. So that was a plus. I always look at it from that standpoint, from a developer standpoint. They worked on these games. They should get more of the profit. Microsoft got their cut too, but get the little people some money. I don't know, more money for them. Everybody need to get their bag. Everybody need to get a larger bag. But then that also leads to our next topic. So, as always, Microsoft doesn't have any money. Game Pass is failing. Nobody uses Game Pass. So we had some numbers drop this week. I'm just going to read this to y'all real quick. Microsoft reported gaming revenue, people. $3.53 billion for the quarter ending March 31st, 2021. That's up 50% year over year. Content and services revenue up 34%, driven by strong software sales and Game Pass growth. And then hardware was up 232%, again, Series X, Series S. So can we please stop saying that Game Pass is not working, that nobody's using Game Pass, and nobody's using these services? Like, is that ever going to end, or will we continue to hear this narrative for now until the end of times?
They're going to continue to talk about it until they have especially with the Sony fanatics, they're going to keep on talking about it until they have a Game Pass type of service that will match up to Xbox. And at this moment in time, they ain't. You gonna hear it. I heard an analogy that it was a buffet, that they call Game Pass a buffet, a cheap buffet, and they want and they compare buying $70 games in a like it's a delectable dining experience. I'm like, yo, I'd rather have variety. You know what I'm saying? I'm just disappointed that people will find any kind of narrative to make it feel like Microsoft or Xbox are not trying to do the best for their customers. I'm not saying that they perfect, but what I am saying is they do listen to their consumers, and they're not only if they're setting up the games, you can buy these games full price, but at Xbox if you're on Game Pass, you can get these games at a discounted price. If you like it, there's a monthly subscription, which is a major W for the parents, because my mom will not buy me multiple games. You know what I'm saying? At one time, I couldn't afford to buy multiple games.
Right.
Even though I can buy multiple games right now, I'd rather spend $15 a month to, get dozens of games. Games.
I don't know if I told y'all, but when I got the X, I gave my daughter my Xbox One X, and then her Xbox One S I'm sending to my niece, and I decided to go ahead and send her a year of Game Pass, because that way, she's set, right? At least for a year, she's set. She got a ton of games, over 100 games she can play. She has gold, so she'll get games that way.
Right.
It's just too good of a deal.
Yep.
So I mean, the people can say that rah bullshit, but we all know what it is. Game Pass is the way. That's why PlayStation trying to figure out how they gonna do the same shit.
You gotta open up their PS1 and PS2 games for starters.
Right. I think so too.
That's what they're gonna have to. I don't know why they shouldn't. I mean, and trust me, there's a lot of PS1s and 2 titles that should be backwards compatible, and especially with Metal Gear Solid, the OG version, the very first one. That's a classic on its own. I don't know why they don't remaster that, you know. And PS2 was like the most selling PS title, PS console period. So won't you use the catalogs of game that they have and make them backwards compatible? If Microsoft can do it, why cannot Sony?
Wait, didn't they say that they didn't like doing it? They didn't like the older games though anymore? Wasn't that a report like a couple of weeks ago that they don't care for those games, so that's why they don't like preserve them?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Talking about the player base doesn't care for
the executives at Sony.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that the people have been asking for those games. They've done several polls, IGN, a bunch of folks. The people who play the PlayStation want their old games. So PlayStation needs to open their ears and listen.
This like that was one of the reasons why they was. Remember how they did reverse it. Remember they were supposed to shut down the Vita store and another one. So they canceled that. So they're gonna leave that store open. But I don't know how for long, people. You might want to go ahead and pick up what you're going to pick up. But I don't know why don't they keep their older games? I don't know. That seems weird. Because again, for starters, it's history, you know. But then, like my daughter, she's gonna be 15. She hasn't played anything past Xbox One. That was it. No, 360. She hasn't played anything further back than that. So how would she know anything about those older games unless she had a console to play them? And now it's like PlayStation 2 is a collector's item or something. So how would we play those games? But she wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I know that a few weeks back we talked about preserving history when it comes to games and things like that, and how important that is, you know, to preserve that. I think just for instance, you gave it a great example in regards to your daughter, like hadn't played anything before 360, but I mean, even just having the option to be able to do so is great. We have a lot of games that come out like the modern times that has that retro look and feel that harken back to when we started playing games. And I think it's, you know, to just eliminate that as an option for people to play is kind of doing a disservice to the gaming industry in general. But so I don't know. I mean, we can only hope that in the future they have a change of heart. But if that's the way it's going, then I guess we just got to deal with it, right? If they're not going to support those titles, then it's kind of is what it is, you know. And then you some people have the mindset of like, bumpy, I'm not going back. I want only new things. If I wanted to play old stuff, I buy the old console and stuff. But I guess for me, the problem I have is with that. Is the whole internet connection requirement on some of those things, you know what I mean, where you have to do patches and updates and things like that. It's you know, it's a catch-22 when you think about it and you start analyzing like the details when they go back to even support some of the retro and nostalgia based titles. But yeah.
I'm just thinking, I wouldn't mind playing some PS2 games because my first PlayStation was a PlayStation 4. Never played any other console by Sony, so I am personally missing out on a lot of things. But I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, legit, I have no idea. So I guess I'm just ass out, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, because you know, you can make the argument that Microsoft, you know, they're actually supporting a lot of these things. They're letting you, you know, go back and play OG titles. You know, some of the OG titles are on. You can like, you know, purchase them, download them, things like that. Some of them are, you know, you can access via Game Pass. So it's like you have some options there, and that's why it's weird when you make a stark comparison to other platforms and how they're not allowing some of that. I think even Nintendo has a way for you to purchase packs and get like Excite Bike and some of these old Nintendo games from back in the day. So one of my argument to it is just give it as an option. Don't necessarily just have to get rid of it. Just I guess I don't see the hard part of keeping it on their server so people can like purchase it and download it. I don't see why that's a problem. Like I guess that's the way I want to put it. It's like, why is that hard? Like to put it, first of all, those games back in the day, PlayStation 1, those games are small in file size. It's not like they're gigabytes worth of data that you gotta put on the server, and if you sell those games for $2, that's revenue. Like what's like they gotta go back and make something or change something with the title. It's just sitting there chilling. Like make it work and then collect money. Like you don't like money? Like it's weird when I see stuff like that. I think we talked about it weeks ago with them when they were talking about getting rid of the Vita. I think it was. And yeah, we mentioned it then, and it's like, dude, like what's wrong with trying to preserve history here? A lot of people don't want, because someone's mentioned emulators. I think it was. It's like a lot of people don't want to do that. Like that's illegal, really. A lot of people don't want to do that. Like just let me get the game and let me play it. So
I don't know. Maybe they just want to keep looking to the future and not the past.
Right. And at the same time, you really with that philosophy, you can't blame it because like that's where they put their investment, right? That's where they put the most money. So I see both sides of it, but me as being someone who will appreciate retro and nostalgia, it's like I know that's the part of it that I want. Like I want them to continue to support that. But you're right. I mean,
maybe one day. All right, so some different types of news. So apparently it just came to our attention yesterday afternoon, I'm assuming, that IOI, the makers of Hitman, Hitman series, are supposedly have partnered with Microsoft and Xbox to make a new IP. Code name is Project Dragon, and apparently there are dragons involved. Anybody want to guess what this is, or want to speculate, or just hope it's awesome?
I just hope it's awesome. That's it. I just hope
it's got dragons in it. Let's hope we get to ride a dragon. Or no, let's kill a dragon. I just don't want to hear Scalebound, a world Scalebound. No, we're not going there. We're going there.
That's why I was saying it. I just hope it's awesome. That's it.
I'm thinking more Dragon Age. You get to kill dragons in Dragon Age. So maybe it's and
in Skyrim.
Yes, and in Skyrim. See, major RPGs here. But does these people make RPGs? Like I don't think I know them to make is the Hitman series. I don't know any other series that they do. So
Hitman pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie. The Hitman series is really nice. Really nice. You can't be BSing in Hitman. You really gotta be stealth. You really gotta be putting on them costumes. You really gotta plan out what you gotta do to kill these people. You gotta find a way out. For me, I like people when I'm excited. I want to see what they're gonna work with. I don't know when we'll be able to see what they're working with, but hopefully it's something that intrigues me. I hope I can be a dark mage.
So we just automatically going, this is an RPG.
What else would it be if it has to do something with dragons?
I was gonna say for me, I mean, I just hate to kind of be a downer on this. Like, I'm not gonna comment on it into something's like an official. Until I see a press release, something's official from both parties. It's hard to just comment on it if it's purely just speculation and rumor, right? You don't, because at the end of the day, we just don't know, right? So, I guess all I'm gonna say on that.
What about you, Elle?
Kill our dreams.
Sometimes.
Yeah. For which one? I'm sorry.
For the Hitman developer game.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's a rumor, but I'm hoping it's true because I feel like, I don't know, we've had like tons of, everything else, non-RPGs, battle royales, first-person shooters. I mean, that's dominated for like the last few years. So, I want to get some more role-playing games coming in. So, if this is true, I'm excited. I was excited when I saw the article. Y'all know, I was like, topic.
I just want to kill a dragon.
Well, yeah, and I think, so they made Hitman and they made 007, so there might be some type of shooter elements in it. May not be the fantasy game you're expecting.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean, I'm just trying to be logical.
No. See,
Sorry.
Delilah and Boogie always be trying to kill my dreams.
I will say this though, generally speaking, like, you know, because in the past, I would say 3 to 4 years. Well, shoot, longer than that. It's the genre of games we've been getting has been looter shooter, roguelites, open world sandbox games. So anything different outside of that whole formula, I'll check it out, and I'll leave it at that.
All right, so we're just gonna be crunk about it until my dreams are really officially crashed and burned, okay? Because again, everything has been the same lately. I haven't played a good RPG in a while, and I'm hoping that this is one. But I settle for something that's not a looter shooter right now.
Or roguelike.
Oh yeah, or open world, like
open world, right? Right,
yeah,
exactly.
I'm so tired of open world people. Just give me a straight linear game I can beat in like 15, 20 hours. It's crazy. I'm not trying to collect everything. All right. So yesterday, about afternoon, can't even remember what time it was. Apparently, this We Play tournament organization kind of blew up. Both Bandai and NetherRealm developer there wants to do Mortal Kombat, and the one that does what does Bandai do? Oh crap, Goku and them. What is that game? I can't remember. Anyway, that fighting series.
Come on, Dragon Ball Z?
Yes, Dragon Ball. I see. Brain farted. They pulled out their games from this tournament series with basically the same type of statement, the same wording, and that they released them at the exact same time. And so then We Play came back and was like, "Oh, we don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are surprised us." So come to find out, We Play has partnered with this one called One Times Bet, and they basically do illegal betting. There's around the world. In Russia they do some dirty stuff. Africa they do some dirty stuff. I think one of them was like children fighting, cockfighting, basically a lot of underhanded. That's how they got their money. Like this We Play was like one of their tournaments they did. They was guaranteed purse of $150,000.
Wow.
Guaranteed for like first place winner. And that was like the other bet. The other purse was like the second place got something else, third place got something else. But if you won, you automatically was guaranteed this amount of money. And so people were trying to wonder how this company, who's only been around 1 year, was able to have purses this large. And so this is apparently how they got their money, from illegal sources.
Wow. So that's why it was vision.
Yeah.
Difference in vision.
Yes, differences in vision. So basically, if you played a We Play tournament, you won, you got dirty money. So
man, they were trying to make that dirty money clean, and it got caught.
Wow.
Yeah. So any thoughts or anything, or
Man,
yeah.
y'all better take notes. Take notes. People that want to do tournaments and shit, man, and y'all want to do some pots, make sure that money's legit. Because that's not good though at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that deep. Like,
yeah, there was like this is something they are being investigated in Russia for some shit, some stuff in Kenya, like it's internationally, and like the backers are like legit not good people. Like this money is not clean. Like if I had won this tournament, I would be so tempted. Like, ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I love how CHAREECE gave us this topic, but then came with a bunch of extra information that we didn't have before.
She did full investigative journalism.
Right. Well, what I saw with my antennae.
Y'all know I've been reading crap. Like I be following links, and I see a word, and if I don't know a topic, I go search it. But yeah, so this is what I found out, and I decided to share it with y'all.
Cause I'm like, she just dropped the bomb right in the middle of it. Like, like this is what happened. Okay, and this is the other part of it. So, yeah, that's crazy though. Like, wow. But I mean, I understand why NetherRealm and Bandai Namco, those are stand-up organizations. They wouldn't want to associate themselves with this. So I completely get it.
Yeah, I understand too. I don't want to be around that shit either. What you mean? I don't care how good your money is. Hey, that's Lady Infamous. She be doing them tournaments with the dirty money, man. Don't talk to her. That's exactly what it was. And you can't do that. You can't do that. If you're trying to be legit about how you conduct tournaments these days, you got to make sure all you dot your I's and you cross your T's. And you know damn well if your money dirty, that is going to be a possibility. It's going to be like, yo, we got to see where the money at. How did, you know what?
I guess for me, it's like, I thought nobody would find out about it, though. I mean, I think people wouldn't do the research and find out.
That's the part I can understand. Like, they got away with it, like, for almost a year. Like, this company hasn't even made their 1-year anniversary yet. That's...
Wow.
Like, they're
So
fairly new.
They probably saying, oh, we got sponsors and shit. Donating money to probably do some promotion or some shit like that. But man, that's cold.
I mean, you gotta think about it. They was definitely very resourceful to land Namco Bandai NetherRealm in the first place. Like, for them, enough for them to be like, yeah, we pulling out. You know what I mean? So
money talk, bullshit walk. What you mean? Bandai, Namco, and all them, they should have did a thorough check on who they let people use their games for tournaments with. And I think they slipped up on that part right there.
Well, not necessarily. They pulled out, like, you know, in time. Like, I mean,
but they just pulled out. Pause.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
They just pulled out. So what enticed them to authorize that in the beginning? If you wasn't, and for them to pull out just now, that means they wasn't aware of the situation of how this particular company was getting the money for this tournament.
Yeah, but see, we don't know what story WePay was telling to them, like I said, ahead of time. Yeah, so it's like, it could have sounded all good on the surface, you know, clearly.
But you lied to me, cuz this money dirty? No.
Exactly.
Now, second part of that question, what can WePlay do to clean up their image?
Whew.
Can they clean
Nothing
up their
now.
image?
Nothing.
Like,
It's a hard road now.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Cockfighting? They said cockfighting? Illegal gambling situations? Nah.
Oh, and I forgot the children fighting. They was
Nah,
posting
it's a no for
that's
them,
a
dog.
no. That's a definite
no. It's a no for me, dog. Because you can't come back from that. You betting money and exploiting children at the same time. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. This is some black market shit. You gonna have to go underground.
Wow.
And the real gamers who don't really give a fuck and it's about that paper, they'll compete, but not on the main stage for Bandai Namco and Mortal Kombat. No, sir or ma'am. So no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I hope companies know, now this is a learning lesson to be like, okay, so when we got some unknown gaming company, corporation, tournament provider, now we got to run through their backgrounds with a fine-tuned comb now, because they don't want to go through this multiple times. You feel me?
Yeah, so this is gonna make it harder for other tournament organizations, probably, especially new ones. I bet everybody's going through a fine-tooth comb right now. Like, where you get? Let me see your financials.
Let me see them books. Let me see them books.
Let me see them books. But yeah, so that's what happened when WePlay yesterday. I just thought I'll inform y'all. Yeah. All right, so everybody go ahead and start get your questions ready. I want to have one tidbit for today. Lady, if you can get our questions.
I got a couple other things we can add to here too.
Sure.
So I know you all heard about Activision Blizzard this is like kind of a tidbit, but the Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick reduced his salary by 50%. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, but then you getting a bonus?
He's still gonna get that bonus.
Getting that bonus though. Yeah.
No. I'm just reading the topic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Activision also turned the Crash 4 developer into a Warzone support studio.
Yeah, that's my tip. Yeah, so that means every studio that Activision owns is now working on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's their bread and butter. They better be, because they
That
know.
means they don't have any other games though.
Because that's all they need. That's all they need. That's all they need. That's all they need.
Well, then tell that to Ubisoft, who has like 20 different games or something.
Man, I don't know. Ubisoft been quiet the last couple of months. So
honestly, they need to be quiet, you know. But yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna go off topic with it, but just another tidbit I was going to mention was that Epic Games acquired ArtStation. You all know what ArtStation is?
No, enlighten
No,
us.
what's that?
So ArtStation is a website. Think of it like DeviantArt is like it's a place where people post up their art and things and share it, and it has tutorials and they have job postings and stuff, all gaming industry related. Well, ArtStation was a very similar site where people posted their 3D art, concept art. You'll have game industry posting job boards for getting into the gaming industry, stuff like that. And it was a huge community, and so Epic Games acquired it, and so now.
Right. Question: Did they own the website, or they and the art own it, or just a website?
I think just the infrastructure and the website, and on this, those art is still that's their assets, right? That's their stuff that they created. It's ran by it's like a social network for artists and designers, and you can buy gaming assets, like clothes packs for your 3D models, and weapons for the characters that let's say you need a Beretta or something, and you want to add it to your game. You can purchase the 3D model and add it to your game. It was that kind of site, and so
sounds like free work for Epic.
Yeah, it to me it seems like just another thing they could just kind of like checking off a box, right? Like, oh yeah, okay, well we got that, because they acquired Quixel a while back too, and that they created like these photorealistic art assets, so I think it's kind of a similar thing. So this is pure me just thinking of what kind of benefit ArtStation would have to Epic, and that would be something to add to or plug into Unreal. Like, let's say there's this plugin that you can easily, with Unreal Engine, if you all understand or know how their plugin system work, you can tap into their plugin system and find assets that you can just kind of literally drag and drop into the engine. And I think that would be, super cool to be able to just sign into your ArtStation account, pull in the asset that you need without having to use any, download type thing to acquire to get the asset. So, I see the benefit, but it's just like, dang, Epic is, they're growing very rapidly, and it's kind of putting their stamp on a little bit on everything. And it's like, dude, they got one of the best engines in the world, and now it's like they're gobbling up assets to support that engine. And I think it's interesting play. I don't know if it's a good or bad yet, but it's an interesting play.
Interesting. I'm digging it. All of us saw Mortal Kombat, right?
Yes.
Yep.
How we feel about it? Now we can talk about it.
We loved it.
Spoiler alert! If you're listening after this point.
Right.
Man, it's on you, dog. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Cause it's free. Why you ain't watched it?
Right? Go watch it. Like, pause it here, go watch it, then come back.
Right.
The story was mid. The story was mid for me.
No.
No,
Yeah, like, come on.
I like the story. I like the story.
Why?
Yo, cause I'm not attached to the new dude, whatever his name is.
Oh, nobody's attached to the new dude. It's not about that. It's not about that.
That's why he's the new dude.
I didn't know. I was trying to figure out who his powers was.
That was the whole the mystery of it. That's what I liked about it, though. But what I liked about the new character, I'm gonna say this because I haven't heard too many people talk about this too much, but I like the fact that the new character had a family. Like, that it's something that he like deeply cared about. They could have easily made him someone who didn't have a family, like a loner, like the cliche, just kind of Ryu walking around with a bag and just from place to place wandering, right? They could have easily did that. But they didn't. They made this man have like a family and have something that he cared about. I thought that was pretty cool. And also, the whole time you're wondering, okay, well, maybe this character is, although he's a new character, you're just like, maybe it's somebody that like a character that exists, but we don't know it's that person, And so as a fan, you're thinking and you're chewing on that the entire time you're watching the movie. And then when you find out, like, no, he's truly unique, and the way they tied him into the universe, I think was super dope. So I liked it. I thought it was
he's descendant of Scorpion, right?
Correct.
Right,
I thought he was with them arm things. I thought he was descendant of Baraka, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's no way.
He needs to practice some, okay?
With the I thought it was cool. Even him as a new character, I was like, okay, I hope they make him DLC in the actual game. I only played Mortal Kombat. Y'all know I didn't play Mortal Kombat, but I know a lot about the Mortal Kombat lore because I used to play it back in the day. The fight mechanics, man, I can't get jiggy with it. But I definitely still follow the lore, and I like the fact that I like the whole tattoo, and I thought they tried to make it make sense in some way. I liked the way they did, how they tried that.
I don't like Melina struggle braids.
Dude, I didn't know what was going on with that.
So you telling me Shang Tsung is gonna come out all clean and crispy with his hair, but when Melina come out, you got the jailhouse 30 days braids. I'm like,
dude, tell me about it. Hey, yo, I don't know what was going on.
Though, in our world, you know?
Like, yeah, but you got a point. Yeah, now y'all gotta give a trust me. Who else is doing her hair though?
You couldn't make up no grease. You couldn't make up no satin gel or nothing.
You know us black women, we gonna notice that. Okay, nobody else noticed that, but we as black women, we gonna notice that. What's up with the edges? What's going on?
I'm like,
yo, but y'all can't say that the finishing scenes weren't the best.
They were
the most.
Yeah, they were so good.
Like the one where the flying chick came into his helmet.
Oh, yes.
I was like, they really doing this? They really doing this? Like, everybody really doing it.
Oh yeah.
I watched it with the husband. He doesn't watch Mortal Kombat, so he was so like crunk when that happened.
He was just like, oh my god.
Like, really slicing her in half, all that blood on his face.
And he said flawless victory after it. I had a moment.
Yes, and then the part with what about the throwback to the cheap attack with the kick, the sweep, like the over and over?
I started laughing so bad.
I was like, yo, they are killing this with these throwbacks here.
Kano MVP.
Kano. Kano. I'm glad they picked somebody who could fill that role and then also have the humor.
He embodied Kano. Embodied Kano. Yeah. I like the part when they was in the stand, when they were looking, they found Liu Kang in the desert, and he's like, "What's my superpower?" He was like, and Liu Kang was like, it touched him on the shoulder. Like, well, he said something like inspirational, and he was like, the fuck? He was like,
right? I was like, it's such a realistic reaction to that. Like, it's something anybody would have said, like, man, what you talking about? I ain't asked you about all that. Like,
like, am I getting one or no?
Yeah. I like the Scorpion Sub-Zero.
Both of them.
The first fight. I mean, oh my goodness, dude.
You talking about with Jack and Sub-Zero?
No, the first. The very first.
When they're like back in the day.
The prologue,
maybe, and everything.
The prologue. Oh man, that cut me deep, man. I didn't know they were gonna do visual like that, like a real visual like that. You really gonna do that to that man? You really gonna freeze up the kid and the
baby?
mom? Like,
I know, and then oh my god.
So that's why I thought the story was cool, like Delilah. Like they tied that all in. That this is the guy who becomes Scorpion, and this is his descendant and stuff. And like, I didn't, why? It's like y'all complain
about everything.
If they had did the same shit from the 90s, y'all would have been like, oh, they just did the same shit from the 90s.
They did do
Shut the fuck up.
No, wait a minute. They did put some Easter eggs in there. I'm not saying
they did. They had
a lot.
They had right. They paid homage. Like, I don't know. Y'all
like a little bit. Better writers. There's better writers. That's
the Shang song. The Shang song still in the soul too. All that was just in there. Like everything
the green smoke and the face coming through.
Right. Nice. All that was in there. All that was in there. So I was like, yo, they made it how I would expect the Mortal Kombat movie to be made. Like they did it to what I would expect to see in a Mortal Kombat movie, and that's why I liked it. I thought it was a fun movie. Yeah, it was cheesy, but it's hard to make a movie based on a game that's not cheesy. It's just hard to pull off.
Mortal Kombat is cheesy.
Right. It is. Like one thing that threw me off though that I could not get jiggy with was doggone Jax's arms, the little scrawny stick arms they had. Like, what was that?
I'm like, yo, when he gonna get upgraded? Because that's not what I've been playing with. Because his arms ain't never been like that.
That shit was funny.
Little scrawny stick arms, with the face man. Yeah. That's classic too. Like, yo, that's Jax. Like he does that move in the game. Like every one of them is something that was related to, something they do in the game. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but when Jax got his arms fucked up in the beginning though, low key.
Ooh. Sub-Zero was a problem in that movie.
That scene
was a problem.
Right there.
Yes.
I know they probably look. I know we've been talking about this for a minute, but man, when he pulled his arms off and just kind of like kicked him to the curb,
right? Like whatever. Like he just didn't care, right?
Yeah,
I loved
like,
it. I loved it.
Like it's
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday. I got to go.
Right.
And they did. My baby daddy was in there, but you know, Cabal. They did a real good job with Cabal.
You know what? We ain't gonna talk about him. I hated him in the game, and I hate him in this movie.
Man, that sounds like a you problem. But it's all right. And please enjoy.
I had some issues with the mask that they gave him, but outside of that, I thought it was fine. You know what I mean?
I think the little girl gonna have some type of power later down the road.
His daughter.
Yep. How you gonna be a descendant of Scorpion? You got a daughter. She gonna have something too. She gonna have something too. So if you guys ain't watched it, please watch it. I got one tidbit. You guys watch Yasuke? Yasuki?
I was gonna start that today.
Okay, it's very good.
Yasuke.
Yep, I gotta start that, and I gotta start the other one. How you describe it, lady?
Oh, you talking about the boat with the black lady captain with the little girl with the map maker?
Yeah, that's how she described it to me last night. I'm
Wow.
like, what?
What is that?
Yeah, it's the new Netflix show, Something in Bones.
Shadow and Bone.
Shadow and
Shadow
Bone,
and
yeah.
Bone.
It's a book
Yeah.
on my list also.
Right. But it looks good. I tweeted a little video of one of the characters doing his gun work, practicing.
Yeah, that was dope.
And I was like, yo, that is so dope. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out for sure.
Oh, if you guys, okay, so for the Disney Plus folks that want to watch like some family stuff, the Mighty Ducks is a pretty good series. So is the girls basketball with Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle
I actually
Jesse.
I saw the first episode. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yep. All the girls are like unknown people, I think, which is good. Get some new blood out there.
Right.
I'm enjoying Disney Plus. Like they finally coming with some content.
Dude, didn't they sign a deal with recently with Spider-Man too? So they're bringing all that over there.
Yep.
They bringing all of that. Let's go! Disney Plus in the building.
Disney
I
comes
know.
back on the
They
table.
come-
Like, look,
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is that
It
the
was
point?
like-
Yes.
I'm like, your Disney Plus subscription's finna go up, and I'm like, and it's not like I finna
So
cancel that shit?
wait. What's the next show? What's the next? Cause I finished Winter Soldier and all that good stuff. So
Loki.
what's
Loki.
Captain.
Oh,
You talking about Captain? Captain in the
What's
Winter
it on
Soldier?
Yeah,
Cap-
call him by his name now.
Right? That's that
Oh
man, Captain.
man.
Look, I'm trying to have them release the Bucky and Sarah cut.
You crazy.
Let me see it.
That's Uncle Bucky now, okay?
Dude,
Right?
and that cliffhanger on the end of that
Cookout and
show.
everything.
Ooh. And that y'all, I know y'all caught the cliffhanger on the end of that show too. So I'm not gonna say it because some people.
I ain't watched this, but
But,
I do have time today that I can watch that today.
Yeah, you can run through it. It's not just a short show. It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah,
so,
6 episodes,
yeah,
which
just
is
run through this.
WandaVision
Yeah.
is 8, so.
That's an evening.
Right. You can get it
Get some
done in one day. And
popcorn,
then we
you
got
know?
Loki coming next. First, we're going to have Moduck. I think that's what it's called. Moduck is which is going to be a cartoon on Hulu. And then we're going to get Loki. And then after Loki, it's supposed to be the one with the chick that died already. Black Widow.
Oh yeah, Black Widow. Yeah.
And then after that, I think there's supposed to be another show. And then,
When does Hawkeye drop?
yeah, that's what I think
Ooh,
is going to come
forgot
after
about
that.
that.
Hawkeye. They just wrapped up.
That's a TV show, or they're doing a TV show? For
Yeah,
that, right?
Hawkeye's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be a TV show where he introduces the girl.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, y'all know. I be on it.
Yeah, man, let's get it. All of them been good so far. I'm impressed. So,
Yep.
I'm excited.
Same.
All right, that's all my tidbits.
All right, you got our questions, lady?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Let me just take shout out to everybody that coming through. We appreciate y'all company this morning. Let's start with Rain G4. What game have you let someone borrow and they kept it so long that you had to borrow it back?
Oh, yeah.
What? I ain't borrowing my game back.
Nah, it's
Ever.
mine. Ain't no borrowing here. Just give my stuff back. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
For me though, if I had to one that sticks out in my mind, it would be I had let my cousin hold my Sega Game Gear back in the day, and I never got it back. So yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah, no, we grown, bro. I get that. We was like, I don't know how we were. We probably about I can't remember how old we were. We were, you know, not even. We were like in like middle school or something like that. But it was just, never got it back, man. I just moved on, bro. Whatever.
That Scarface game on the PlayStation.
The whole console, not just a game. You didn't take just a game. You took the whole console and you bounced. Like, never forget it.
I'd have been hot.
Oh yeah.
Man, ain't nobody taking my console though. Fuck that. And I don't care who you is. I don't care if you my cousin.
It was interesting because my mom got it for me at this. I begged her for it too. We was at this yard sale or whatever, and this kid, you could tell he was devastated that you could tell he had did something wrong. And the parent was selling his toys.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why I left you too. That shit is cursed. Cursed.
Yeah,
And I remember sitting there. I remember being there like I saw it. I'm like, you know me, when I was during that time, I was all about games. If I saw a game, I wanted it, right? And so I was with my mom. We was at the church, and I begged her like, "Mom, can we get this? Can we get it? And you could see him looking at it.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, I didn't. You know what's funny? I didn't pick up on that cue until I got much older, right? Like, dang, that kid probably was devastated that I bought that game.
Oh my god.
Oh god, but yeah, it's a story behind that one, I'm sure. But I don't know what he did, but she was selling everything. I'm talking about Nintendo games, Sega games, everything.
Yeah, that sounds like me. I'm gonna sell all your shit right in front of you.
Devastated that kid.
Shit again. Yeah, he ain't gonna do that shit again.
Mm-hmm. He must have did something, you know.
He probably in therapy to this day.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. ATL, Shawty, I see you. You got questions for us?
None of y'all got it. Now y'all answering that question? No, that's it. That's the only thing.
No, because I didn't let people borrow my shit.
I skipped the question.
So what's something that you let somebody borrow that you had to try to get back, you know? Basically. What game have you let someone borrow and they kept so long that you had to try to get back? Like, I didn't get mine back, so I don't know how to answer that, but that you had to borrow back, so. Have you ever called somebody like, man, can I get my game back, bro? Like, I know you borrowed my Ninja game, but let me get that.
Let me get that Scarface. The world is yours, man. I need that bag. I need that bag. That was a good, man. Look, man. See, if Sony would have put that backwards compatible, it would have been a Rizzity rap. I would have been on it. You know what I'm saying? Scarface, the world is yours. What a great game. It is so good. It's like Scarface Part 2 with a happy ending. I'm like, yes. I love Scarface. That's one of my favorite movies. For them to have a game like that, and then I borrowed it because I was telling them, you know, hey, this is you want some gangster shit. This the most gangster shit you gonna play right now. So he played it, and he acted like he didn't want to give it back to me. So I was like, can I give me back my game? Go buy it. You know, I still got to do this, and I still got to flip these keys in the Caribbean. I'm like, I don't care. You better go get the game.
Oh gosh.
All right, I got a question for Rangy 4. What is the best game you never played? God damn it, it's Scalebound for you.
That didn't count because it didn't come out.
I know. How you know how it plays? How you know if it was good? Like,
how is the best game? How is the best game if you never played it? Now, is he trying? You just trying to be petty, man.
What's the best game that
petty.
you never
played?
Dang.
I haven't played the original Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played that.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one because you got people. Yeah, let's see.
The best game I never played.
Well, I'm trying to think of a game that rated really well that I hadn't played.
Silent Hill PT.
Yeah, that's the one. You know, I ain't gonna play no scary stuff, so I guess every scary Resident Evil game, a Resident Evil series. There we go.
Okay. All right. What about you, LBOOGIE? LBOOGIE? All right.
I just muted myself thinking that I unmuted myself. But I can't think of anything. I've been trying to think of something the whole time while you guys were talking about stuff. But like the best game I didn't play, I mean, it would have to be like a game from when I was younger because now as an adult, I buy everything. Shit, even if I just kind of think I might want to play it, I buy it. So
yeah. Even if it's on a different platform, now. Like, you know, like
I have all the platforms.
4. Yes, I'm saying. So
yeah, like the only thing that's what I'm saying with fucking
have you played God of War?
Yes.
Okay, so
I got like halfway through.
Yeah,
think we all get halfway through.
I don't know. God of War for me is overrated, but every time I say that, people get upset and mad
they get
and
upset.
DM
I mean, it's an okay game, but it's
right.
just not like how they be trying to act like, you know.
It's the best thing since sliced bread.
Right.
It's like that first fight scene was the best thing since sliced bread.
I mean,
after
they
that,
act like they getting like orgasms and shit from the damn game. Like, all right, it ain't that good.
Cold-blooded. Just went through my window while you said that shit.
Oh man.
You know that gif of what's the name rolling his eyes? That's how you be like, all right, okay.
Oh my god, so good. It's all right.
ATL Shawty, now I got to your questions. I was listening to Outcast this morning, so shout out to you, ATL. The question is, what is your most anticipated game this year? Halo Infinite. I'm ready to continue the story.
Yeah, man.
I know I got my shirt on today. Oh, and it's meta threads too. It's nice.
Oh yeah, meta don't be playing.
Right.
Quality.
I saw it was on the store when I was buying Augie's shirt. I said I'm gonna buy something for me too.
That's that premium right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody need to make shirts like this. Shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no iron pressed or nothing like that. Plastic embroideries and shit.
Right. I love when you buy a shirt and it feel like paper.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now let's see.
Being sarcastic.
Let's see.
You want to do Abacab's? You want to do Abacab's question? Delilah, or we want to continue?
I was looking for it so I can reread it back to myself because I forgot it just that quick.
What, the most anticipated game this year?
Most anticipated game this year for me? Oh my god.
He asked about Respawn and Oculus too.
Yeah. Abacab.
The most anticipated game for me is an announced game. It would have to be Halo Infinite for sure. Unannounced game, you have to wait and see.
Okay. Okay, Abacab. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, Abacab 72 question. Did you guys talk about Respawn and Oculus winning an Oscar?
No, we
didn't.
I don't think I paid attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
What did enlighten us.
They did some sort of short. I think it was some sort of short film or whatever.
Yeah, it was short film for Medal of Honor. And they won an Oscar for it. It's previous when they had the Oscars. What, last weekend?
Yep. Mm-hmm. It was boring. It was. I like watching award shows too. I was just like, this shit boring.
Man, I only watch the Oscars so I can see the dresses.
All right.
Yeah, what's name was looking fly? Why can't I think of her name right now?
Regina King?
Yeah, Regina King.
Oh yeah, Regina King always fly.
Yeah.
So pretty to me.
Zendaya? Did she do a
Zendaya always look bad.
She's always fly too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good for them for Respawn diversifying their portfolios with an Oscar. That's really good.
I know, right?
You know, good for them.
Right, because you know that go on the resume. Oscar winning.
Right. Dot. Yep. You start with that.
All I got to say.
Right.
Okay, ATL has another question. Yes, Other Zinc, you did miss the State of Play talk. It was right in the beginning. Did you watch them on Amazon Prime? Nah, nope. I don't do that. I don't do that around here. I know you. I said this like a couple of weeks ago that I'm not fit to watch no black trauma shit. I don't care what media outlet is from. I want to see more positive shit within the black community. I want to see more better screenwriters and plays and movies and TVs that portrays black people in a better light. In the last couple of months, they've been doing shit like them, and I'm not going to support it at all. My bad. Don't know.
All right. I think we talked about this amongst ourselves before, but I
I
agree. I don't really like scary shit anyway. I do like what's that one show that's scary? You know, they had the Coven one and everything.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, like I've watched some of those and those are alright, but like I don't know, like Lady said, it when you're dealing with those subjects, I don't see how that's horror.
That's reality.
It's reality.
Right. Like I don't know, like some of that you just like I don't know. So haven't watched that, but I will be watching. My husband Michael B. Jordan.
Your husband.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're not gonna talk about him. We're not gonna. He alright.
What?
I said he's all right.
You tripping?
It's the eyes. It's the eyes, man.
It's all right.
It's everything. His face, his chin, his beard.
It's okay.
It's the
Yeah.
eyes for me.
Yeah,
okay.
get away from me with that.
He's attractive.
Bullshit.
Okay, yes. Fine.
That sounds like one of them things that I ain't gonna be able to have him, so he all right. Like whatever. He's still. I may not ever brush past this man. He's still fine. Okay.
Didn't he get like the sexiest man alive or something on one of them? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, okay. That's all right. Good for him.
You can hear the shade. Oh man.
Let me scroll and see if we got any more questions. I don't think we do. Let me run through one time. I see you, Monica. I see you. Ooh, let me see. Emmanuel. Question. Ooh.
What's the best implementation of auto HDR on a game y'all have seen so far? Oh man, Halo 5. Halo 5's HDR implementation is really auto HDR is really good. For sure. And I wouldn't know that. My monitor supports it, but you know, that junk's dope. Check that out when you get a chance.
Destiny's was nice too when I finally switched over to the Series X. When they did the upgrade, that one was a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Destiny, because Destiny, as soon as you got that upgrade, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was you were more immersed in the game than before. Okay, let me see. I do have one more question. Oh, we got two more. We got a few more. Okay. Other Zinc said, question, was the Oscar more boring than the State of Play this week? No.
Yeah, it was.
I would have watched Oscar.
I don't know.
Oscar.
It was 15 minutes for one thing. The Oscars was like 3.5 fucking hours. Like, yeah, exactly. Like 15 minutes of watching a good game that's coming. Like, yeah, all right. Wasn't exactly what I expected, but you know, it's good.
Okay. Abacab. Question: have you guys seen the Jamie Foxx show? The new Jamie Foxx show?
No, I haven't.
I've heard about it.
If he ain't an order of a hotel, I don't want it.
Oh my god!
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's not a Jamie Foxx show from.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding. No, I haven't watched it, but I will get into it. Is it pretty good? Let us know. Okay, Emmanuel A1. Has anyone been watching the new anime Yasuke about the Black Samurai? Yes. Me.
I gotta watch it though.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Tonight.
We just
It's
mentioned
so
that
good.
too. It's on a tidbit, but
yeah.
I have to check it out.
It's
I haven't
really
seen it
good.
yet.
I can't. I am not going to spoil it for the rest of the ladies, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's only 6 episodes, so
Okay, bet.
about 20-25 minutes each.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you can run through that.
Okay, let me see. Next question. Is Chris Hart really Randall Weems? Who's Randall Weems? We
gotta be able to get the reference. We gotta go to get the reference.
Man, the man ain't even here today.
Wait, he wasn't here earlier.
He was here earlier.
Okay.
I ignored his ass today. I wasn't having it, so it's okay. I don't know. I don't know who Randall Weems is. You gotta educate me, sir.
Hold on, I'm Googling. Oh my god, I'm so done with.
Recess, man. The recess.
Don't get in the corner.
You gotta.
G4.
Come on,
Ray.
Ray.
Sing out a picture.
Dude, are you serious right now?
Send me a picture.
As soon as you said the recess, I knew who you're talking about.
You cold-blooded, bro.
I remember recess.
What you talking about? The dude, the snitch? You talking about
the snitch?
That's fucked up. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Oh my god.
I'll plead the fifth on that. I'll plead the fifth.
You do that man dirty.
I can't talk about a man
wrong, but we're not gonna say you right.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna judge that man how he looked. I'm not doing it. If
I don't even know how he looked.
Man.
You do. You see the picture.
I mean, I've probably seen a picture, but not, come on. Y'all need to stop.
All right.
Everyone is beautiful, damn it.
Moving
Okay.
right along. Moving right along. Let's keep it pushing.
Right.
Let's keep it
All
You got any more real questions?
No, I ain't got no more real questions, fake questions, Sony questions, state of play questions. I got no more questions.
Oh my goodness.
All right, then. If that's all we got, we're gonna go ahead and do our outros and close out the show for today. First up, we got Delilah.
Oh yes, you all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and right here on GWG. And yeah, man, thanks everybody for rocking out with us. We appreciate it. And I'll check y'all out next week.
All right, lady.
I just want to say everybody is beautiful, and I want to thank everyone that showed up today and talk and hang out with us this morning. We really appreciate it. You can check me out at lady_infamous415. Next week we're gonna do probably some more Zombie Army and maybe Little Nightmares too. And you can always check me at my side piece on Twitter, Catalina Claymore. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys.
And LBOOGIE.
All right, it's LBOOGIE0208. I want to thank everyone for coming out on Saturday mornings to deal with us and our,
Shenanigans.
bullshit. We love y'all. Y'all can catch me on Twitter, on Twitch whenever I decide to get back on there, and on Facebook Gaming. Yeah, make sure you wash your hands, wash your ass, and wear your mask over your nose.
Before Charisse do her outro, I just want to say we are almost at our watch hours, and I need y'all people to be watching us like it's the last day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the last day. You know what I'm saying?
We're so close.
We are so close, and I'm telling you, as soon as we get that super chat open, we're gonna be doing some. We already testing out some layouts for our face cam streams and stuff like that. So I need you guys to please watch us, share us, and so we can get the next step of our podcast going, because I think we long deserve it, and I'm ready to go to the next level. All right, Charisse.
And it's your girl Charisse here. Thank y'all for coming through. As always, our chat has been lovely. I want to thank the ladies for always being hilarious. And it's, make sure to please wash your hands, wash your ass, wear your mask. If possible, get your vaccine, because again, we all need to have a hot girl summer.
Especially me.
Thank you. We was all indoors last summer. We all need to go be hoes this summer. Yes.
Bro. All right.
You could be a hoe with your husband.
Right? I was just like,
You could be a hoe with your husband.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That part. So, everybody have a good weekend. Make sure to get those wins in, and we'll see you next week.